Hello and welcome back. My name is Andrei,
And I'm Dominika.
and we're back again with another reaction to
Someone new on our channel, Television with Venus.
You My Venus. You know that song?
There's something,
Yes,
something,
that one.
desire.
Exactly.
Something with desire. Okay, I take it. I don't know the lyrics, I might be wrong, but I take it. Venus desire, okay.
Something like that.
Okay, moving on from that one. Television is new on our channel.
That's correct. American rock band from New York City from 73, and the song is from 77.
That's correct. And before we start, we have to say a big thank you to John.
Thank you.
For the request and for the message telling us a little bit more about the bands and how they came about to exist, really. And it's about the song itself. So thank you so much. And I shut up and you can press play.
I'm ready. Let's go.
There stood another person who was a little surprised to be face to face with a world so alive. How I felt. Did you feel low? Nah. I fell right into the arms. Venus and Milo. You know it's all like some new kind of drug. My senses are sharp and my hands are like gloves. Broadway looks so medieval. It seemed to flap like little pages, and I fell sideways laughing with a friend from many stages. How we felt. Did you feel low? Not at all. I fell right into the arms. Venus to Milo.
All right.
All right. Okay, can I?
Please.
I absolutely love it. You know, it brings me so many
Memories?
memories. Yes, so many memories. I do love this style of how the style he's singing. I do like his vocals very much. And John mentioned in the message that they kind of came from, not kind of, they came from the punk scene, but they were moving forward something new age, and so they were quite influential at the times. So you can actually feel that mixture of a little bit of punk and something else happening there. It's a little bit, I feel, tamed punk. I used to, when I listen to punk
Not
rock,
wild.
not wild, no, it's a little bit tame, but the singing reminds me very much of the band I used to listen when I was living in England, the Libertines, with
Never heard.
Pete Doherty on vocals. And it's not even that they have similar vocals; it's just the style of singing is very similar. So but yeah, I can only imagine that the Libertines kind of inspired by them, not the other way around. That's for sure.
All right.
Because they are from the 70s. Anyway, I talk a little bit too much, but I wanted also to mention about the lyrics, where John mentioned in the message that they were inspired by the lead vocalist
He
coming.
ran away from home, from Delaware,
Yeah.
and moved to New York.
Yeah, that's correct, and that was his kind of his take on that kind of arrival and starting a new chapter in his life.
A big
which
change.
is I do like how he put the lyrics. We always have a big hopes and big, the imagination in our head, what's gonna happen, and reality sometimes looks a little bit different.
Absolutely, that's true.
So that's pretty awesome how he tells that story. Yeah, I think you can go now. Sorry.
All right. Well, to be honest with you, I had when the song started, I had some
Fix.
no fix. What? I'm not fixing nothing.
Mixed
Mixed
feelings.
feelings.
Here
That's
we
the
go.
one. I have some problems with the English. Sometimes run away from me. I
That's
cannot
true.
catch it. It's too fast. So I don't know. It was about the voice, his voice, the way he's. I don't know. What's going on? I was a little shocked in a way.
Oh,
Feel not Polish at all. It feel really raw.
well, that's
And the way he sings is
punk.
like you record it in a I don't know, in a I don't know. Either way,
I know exactly what you say, but this is kind of this is
Oh,
the
okay.
style I'm talking about, which
But-
I enjoy very much.
All
But
right.
yeah, go.
so that was the first impression. Then the song keep evolve, and then I kind of realized I love how the style of singing, not necessarily the voice, but the way he's saying
Yeah.
words, the way he's saying things. Absolutely, the lyrics as well. Is
Okay.
all this description of how is what's
So it
happening.
started on a little bit.
Yeah, I was not sure,
Okay.
but it's growing.
Okay, I'm so happy.
Ready?
Yes.
Suddenly, my eyes were so soft and shaky. Oh, I knew there was pain, but pain is not aching. And Richie said, "Hey man, let's dress up like cops. Think of what we could do. Something." It said you better nights, and I fell. Did you feel love? I stood up, walked out the arms, Venus de Milo.
Well,
All
I'm
right.
satisfied. I did like how the story was going, and Richard said, "Let's dress like cops."
That's so cool.
That was really cool. You know what? I'm looking at the picture, and I was wondering. I was thinking about how we kind of went in a circle if it comes to the fashion. I look at these boys, and they most definitely. You can say that they can be from these times, not necessarily from 70s.
Not necessarily the haircuts, is it?
Even the haircuts these days, everything goes. I think we're going
Alright.
back a little bit if it comes to fashion. A lot of us wants to go back a little bit in a style, and these guys, you can see
I want to
them
say there's
on the-
nothing wrong with that because back in the days I feel it was such a stylish.
Yes, I agree. Without trying too hard, I feel it was
just
more,
natural in a way. That was the
yeah.
coolest.
But it definitely, I was thinking, oh my god, it's 70s, and then you look 2020s. You can find guys, especially if you live in New York or London or somewhere
We
big
have to go and
metropolia. Yes, definitely not here in the mountains. People don't dress like that. They're not trendy at all. Or they're
I
trendy.
am.
Yeah, we definitely are. This
No.
is a
No.
different kind of style we're inventing here. But anyway, so that was my thought, and I spent probably too much time talking about it. But I was just thinking about it. It's oh my god, I loved it so much. I'm very satisfied after
Alright.
listening to television.
Right. Okay. My turn again.
Okay.
So close on the beginning to dismiss it. Something with the voice, something, and in the end, I start to like it so much. It feels matching so well.
And that guitar after I
Alright.
was stopped. Oh my god, it was so. I wish it was a little bit more of that. It was so beautiful.
Okay.
I do apologize. I
No,
have
no
to mention.
problem. No. So yeah, when I was not sure about something, then in the end, I don't know, the way this story goes and everything in the voice, I feel was matching so beautiful, and definitely have such a beautiful voice. But I was not sure. I was probably, it was not a shock, but I don't know. First
You're
time I
not
hear it,
used to
I'm
it.
not used to. That's
Yeah.
probably correct. And I'll say, oh man, I don't know about the song. And then did grow, but now in the end, I like you say, it's such a cool song.
Mm-hmm.
I love the tone it was going, the song, the melody, and even his voice was so cool.
Cool.
I did like that one with the he mentioned about the Broadway is like medieval as well. That's,
Yeah.
you sometimes the expectation is not really.
It's exactly what I was thinking about. You know, you go into the places like New York or any other big hit city where you see when you hear the stories about and what you're expecting to see, there is no ways have that impact from the stories on you. And then on the contrary, you kind of that you find the places
You didn't expect,
you didn't expect,
and they're
to,
gonna really
to
surprise
affect
you in such a way.
Yeah, I think so.
Absolutely, that's
But
true.
either way, you know, like I said, moving to New York from any place in the world, probably it's and starting a new life. It's
I will try,
even in the 70s.
even for a month. I will try.
Yeah, the travel different.
Travel
But imagine
out.
you leave everything behind and you kind of close that chapter and you're going into the jungle.
You call New York a jungle?
It can eat you, probably. If you
Yeah.
don't know how to navigate, you perhaps. Me, I'll be standing. I want to go to New York and visit, but I'll be standing there and crying. Oh, I don't know. It's too
I don't
loud."
think you will cry.
I don't think I'll cry actually.
You always did mention
But
about New
it
York,
might
actually.
happen that yes, I would go to New York and my expectations are oh my god, and then I'll be
No,
like,
I think it's such a cool place.
I'm
but
not
still-
denying it.
Still my favorite back in the days.
no.
Yeah, I have to mention Los Angeles. Back in the days.
Back in the days.
All right.
Okay.
Hope you enjoy our reaction and see you again next time. Have a lovely day and all the best. Take care.
Bye for
Bye.
now.